Welcome back to Sempa 360. We make the world go around. And today I'm with my man, Arthur Chisitu. He is he's a photographer, an artist, and a dancer. Arthur enjoys doing what he's doing, and right now he has a dance partner, and that's just dance. And that's just dance from Berlin, Germany.
Yeah, right.
Last time I got an email from a guy in Germany. You don't want to talk about him. He really was, he annoyed me so much. He told me for us in Germany, we have a day where we go naked in Berlin, and we have a day just to be in the gardens of Berlin. I just said, you man, keep it away. But anyway, I'm so glad you're having this young lady here. It reminds me, you were born in Luero, but you grew up part of your time in Chagwe with your grandfather.
Matano.
Yeah, who is that?
Kaduwaswa. Kaduwaswa, if I was to look for any trace of dance in my family background from the maternal side, my grandfather from the maternal Kaduwaswa, he was a ballroom dancer, and I got to learn that in his time, together with the late Kato, they were the big ballroom dancers in Kampala, and he says he attributes his good health right now to the fact that he was a dancer. He's 81 years old, and the last 2 years he took part in the M10 marathon. That is to show how much.
At 81?
Yeah, right.
And he used to be a so dance really helps with your health.
Very much so. Very much. Yeah.
But what I really find also to me, it's the dance, but also the connection of Paul Kafero. He's also from that side.
Oh,
then he also had a Muzungu girl. So I also see you with Omwana wo Muzungu and Paul Kafero.
Some people have made that comparison. Right. Naturally.
Do you find people getting, Paul Kafero had Omwana wo Muzungu as one of his, why? But I think for him, it was his, why?
I think for him it was more for the show, but I like that also Omwana wo Muzungu did document Paul's life. She wrote a very nice book. It's called The Small Jita, Kadongo Kamu. I would recommend that you read that one.
Really?
Yeah, because he's one of the few artists who documented their work before they passed on, thanks to that woman.
Wow.
And I think that's the place where also these foreigners have a good discipline when it comes to documenting and doing the records. They're very keen on making sure that...
Especially Germans.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
is your friend documenting you?
all the time. Yeah, we document each other because the experience is as exciting.
When you say document, you mean write?
We write, we film, we photograph.
Just want to make sure. Now let's talk about teaching dance.
Yeah, right.
You said dance is good for physical, language, expression.
Yeah.
You showed me teaching dance. Tell me about teaching dance to children and adults.
Yeah. So I think because the one thing we share as human beings is that we would love from time to time to be able to express how we feel. And I think if you want to be a good dancer as an adult, if you could have had the chance as a young person, it would have been much easier. So for the people who are young in this generation, we also have the chance to reintroduce dance before they are corrupted. And
then you also you seem to merge it. There's a merging African what?
Yeah, right. Yeah, because ideally, when you look at how, for instance, we share the internet, we can no longer restrict how you define not just dance, but every other thing in life has become a shared experience.
Okay.
So to be relevant as a dancer, you really have to be able to demonstrate that you can cross over, that you can learn from other cultures, teach your culture, and bring harmony
together. Let's take a look at this footage. Let's take a look at this footage.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Ava, you seem to enjoy what you do.
Yeah, right. Because I could say I do like 7 different kinds of arts, but dance is the one that puts a human face on all the other things. So for me, it's a thing that makes me come alive. It's a thing that makes me also, I think, feel more accepted by the people around me. So I could not think of any other thing that I could do and have as much fun. So
You also said some. There's this footage of you dancing in the wild.
Yeah,
Tell
right.
me about this.
like when I started to host friends from other countries, and I discovered that they love to visit and be out in the nature, I thought if we also took the dance experience there, it could be like shooting two birds with one stone.
Hey, this is a great idea. How about we bring tourists
Exactly.
and we take them to Bwindi Forest and they dance around?
Absolutely. And they're not just dancing, but they're learning the traditional dance of the community where they're touring. Okay.
They can see the gorilla and then they can dance with Arthur and all the pygmies and all the people that you're working with.
I like that you mentioned that, because when we went to visit with the pygmies,
Yeah.
we told them we don't want you to just dance for us, we want to dance with you. We were able to get a real good conversation with them, because as we understood what is in their dance, the count, when they're dancing Echizino, really then it was helping us to connect with them in it. Because also those guys, really the moment they start to dance, something comes
Alive.
They are
That's
passionate.
interesting. Now, if I want you guys to, what activities do you do if my...
We perform on weddings, and if you're a couple preparing to get married, we can prepare you like.
How about
2 days
my
before.
corporate dinner or something?
Exactly. End
Hi-
of year party,
Yeah.
corporate things. We can come and give you some quick lessons, intensive, just for half an hour to get you ready to do something that you can share and do together for just that moment. I'm telling you. Yeah. It can be that snappy right there. You know, so, and then after you've had the party, you can then come for the long-term class where you do the week.
So you can perform at weddings and events?
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Sure,
and then you
sure.
also say that you do teach
For
children.
kids, yeah. Because the
Do you have a
holiday is
website that I can reach you
on.
at?
Yeah, right. Sure, we have the Portrait Home, www.theportraithome.com. We have a
The
page.
Portrait Home, as in the portrait home, okay?
Yeah, the Portrait
And
Home.
what's your number in case I want to reach you at?
0712 1896 35. But also you can check me out on Facebook. You just search for Arthur Conrad Kisitu. You can surely find me, and then you can also look at our page, Dance in the Wild.
Dance in the Wild.
Exactly.
Whoa! My daughter told me that when she dances, she makes God happy.
Yeah, right.
You seem to have said it in different words.
Sure.
Is that true?
I identify with that, because when you find the language that you speak best, and you can also channel that as the language that you speak to God with, you're more likely to express your intimacy with God when you use the language you're most comfortable with. So some people can sing to God, others can dance for God. You know, so for me, if I was to speak to God in a way that is more intimate, I would use dance. And if a child, like your daughter in this case, wants to do adoration and worship, dance can be one of those things that if she was really trained well, she can do it just for the purpose of adoration and prayer, but also with time, she can use it to share her experience.
Different
with God,
language,
to other
worship,
kids,
celebration.
perform celebration, and both as an act of solitude, but also as an act of social service, sharing, and inviting other people to experience what she experiences with God. Yeah, it's possible.
Honorable, decent, and a perfect gentleman, Arthur Kisitu of the Portrait Home and Dance in the Wild, really has made Sempa 360 go around. We're moving from debate to politics to culture to dance to health. And today, Arthur just really blessed us. I really enjoyed your stuff. And I gotta say, I have to say something.
Yeah.
I really would like to bring you back 1 year later.
Thank you.
And I want you to teach me again how to do salsa. Maybe you bring me a girl from. By the way, I come with my wife. My wife is Puerto Rican American, and that's going to be quite interesting. We will be back again someplace Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm also going to invite Arthur to visit my church over at Buevaja, One Love Church. So you can give us, if you want to interact with him, give him a call. And also tell somebody about this show. We are breaking everything to make it come alive. This is how we sign off. This is the Sempa 360. We make the world go round. And don't forget, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's happening right here, only on WBS. God bless you so much. Give him a hand clap, my man. That's a good man. Yeah. Arthur, you are the man. You are the man. You are the man.